Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to glaze and fire two of those really big pots that you've probably seen on my social medias lately. So let's go. Alright everybody, these are the two pots that we're going to be glazing and firing in this video. You'll see the one on the left the most in this video because it'd be a little repetitious otherwise. And most of this video is actually going to just be music with a sped up video of me glazing until the end because I figured I don't have that much to say over the top of me glazing. So I hope you enjoy it, and here we go. Okay guys, here we are. We're getting ready to do the grand reveal. Get one shot at this, okay? This is raw reaction. You know, I can re-record this part here over and over again, but once I open this door, it's raw reaction from here. You get the exact reaction that I'm gonna have. You'll get to see the pots. Of course, I'll take some pictures later and you'll see them in post, but anyway, we're gonna do raw reaction, okay? That's why I didn't peek. Number one rule of a kiln cooling down is you always peek. You always pull out the peephole and shine a flashlight or your phone in there and try to see some color. I didn't do that, not once. Door's still locked. We're gonna slowly open this. Kiln has definitely cooled down. It's probably maybe 100 degrees, 150 degrees in there. Once we, I don't feel much heat at all coming out the top. All right, the door is partially it's open. Okay. Are you ready? I know you are. I don't know if I am. Okay, here's real quick. What I did is I took a glaze that I had tested one time in another load. I tested it one time and it came out amazing on a few pots. I took the 62-pound, the largest, nicest pot I've ever made in my life, and I put that glaze on it. Okay? Yeah, I mean, you know, every sane person does that. They say, hey, I'm going to take this glaze I've tested one time and put it on the nicest pot I've ever made and see how it comes out. Especially when I've only tested on, like, you know, small pots. I'm going to put it on this giant pot and see how it looks. What is the saying? You know, little risk, little reward, or no risk, no reward. Well, we've got big risk here. So it could be big reward and it could be big flop. Either way, hey, the worst thing that could happen is that it's really messed up and I get to keep it for myself as a piece of decoration around here. So that's the worst that's going to happen. Best scenario is it's a gorgeous piece and we're getting ready to find out. Okay, no more delay. Here we go. I'm going to swing the door wide open. Real reaction. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Not what I was expecting. Already, I can tell you that. Not bad, but not what I was expecting. First, we got the coffee mug. I had the 2 large pots and a coffee mug. The coffee mug pretty much looks like the previous pot that I had in that glaze. The big pot in that glaze, not so much. It's not bad, but it doesn't look like what I expected. All right, we're going to get the cones out of the way, get this brick out of the way. There's not much of that variation in there. The way this cup has all this color and texture in here, there's not much of that at all in this, which is what I was expecting. So it's definitely purple, a little bit of red in there. See if we can turn it around and see the other side. Not nearly as much of drips as I was expecting either. But all in all, still a very nice piece. All right, we'll get this one out of here. Okay, the second one. Supposed to be copper red with some other glaze underneath it as well. I got a little bit of red. Still not a horrible piece, but also not what I was expecting, but it's still a very nice piece. And again, not as many drips as I thought it was going to have, but still a very nice piece, and neither one of them I can tell are cracked, and good to go. So we'll take this one out here so we can take some photos. All right. All right, guys, well, there you have it, the big reveal. And I'm much happier now, just a few minutes later, than I was when I first opened the kiln, which is usually the case. If you have a pot and you let it sit around for a day or even a couple hours, you'll probably find more about it that you like than you did initially. And so, but you know, my goal with my pottery, and especially when it comes to the idea of selling my work, one of the things that I've realized, and one of the things that I really enjoy, is that I hope that whoever buys this, that when it's in their house and they walk by it, that it doesn't disappear. A lot of things in our lives, once you own them, once you have them, and once you've been around them for a while, they kind of disappear. But I hope that at least from time to time, somebody will take the time to sit back and look at it and be like, you know what, I'm really glad I have that piece, and just really admire the craftsmanship and really just let it inspire them. And because any of the pottery that I have that's not my own, I do the same thing. I sit back and I look at it at times and I think, you know what, I'm really glad I have that piece, and it really inspires me to make sure that my craft is as good as it can be. And so and this is just a step along the way. You know, I hope that my pots continue to get better and better, and that I learn. And as we move forward and we build this wood kiln, we're going to make a lot more jokers this size and even bigger maybe. And so I'm looking forward to this adventure, and I'm glad you guys are here. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that before you go, and hit that bell icon as well. That'll notify you when there's new videos available. And I hope this helped you. I hope it inspired you. And if it did, go make some amazing pots. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. I'm a bit nervous. I shouldn't be, but woo! Dang, there's like 2 pots in there that are, you know, one's 50 pounds, the other's 62 pounds. Okay. I haven't peeked at all, as you guys know. I promised I wouldn't. Oh, okay. Ah, la 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 la.